Welcome to CNET's Inside Scoop. I'm Charlie Cooper, and I'm here with my colleague from CNETnews.com, Josh Lowensohn. It's been called the trial, or the patent trial of the century, which, given the fact we're only 12 years into the century, might be a little bit of Silicon Valley hype. But it's Apple versus Samsung, and you've been following it now, Josh, for what will be the first 2 weeks of scheduled 4-week trial, more or less.
Correct.
And it's too early to say who's ahead on points, but do you have a feel for what's been the biggest surprise to date?
Sure. So far, it's really just been this avalanche of evidence that Apple's unveiled, both on their part and on Samsung, and that includes internal product designs and really points that that Samsung was looking at Apple devices to kind of field what it wanted to do with the next 2 or 3 phones that they're working on. And
Samsung, just to recap, Samsung is defending itself from charges. Apple claims that Samsung basically ripped off their ideas to produce their iPhone knockoffs, their smartphones, and their tablets. And of course, this is going to be going to a jury. We're not talking about a judge, it's a jury. These are laymen who presumably aren't experts in the ins and outs of technology. When you folks are sitting there watching the jury listen to testimony, do you have a feel as to whether or not they're really getting it?
I think the arguments they understand are that Apple thinks that Samsung copied technology. That includes early iPhone and early iPad designs. The thing I don't think juries get are the real nitty-gritty parts of patent law, things like whether designs look alike or whether you get this look and feel on devices and how far the law protects that. Those are really complicated matters that Apple's trying to paint out with simple terms.
What's Apple's basic argument? Are they just saying, look, here's design A and here's their design? You can see the difference?
That's exactly how they're doing it. They're basically taking Samsung's devices before the iPhone, the iPad, and showing afterwards and just trying to paint this picture that without the iPhone, the iPad, these could have never happened.
Okay. And as far as for the boys and girls in the press box and the bloggers, give us a sense of what it's like to watch the proceedings. Are they buying the arguments of one side versus the other, or are they treating it all as, well, it's all a bunch of baloney?
Well, the beginning of the trial was really exciting because Apple brought out these really kind of superstar witnesses. They brought out people in charge of the creation of the iPhone. They brought in marketers. They brought in designers. It's really kind of shifting more towards a patent trial now, to where we're getting into sort of the really depths of the argument. For the jury, they were almost warned to get some caffeine the other day because they were kind of falling asleep. I mean, it's getting really complicated.
This is the stage of the trial where your eyes roll in the back of your head.
Exactly.
With another couple of weeks left in the trial, what should we look forward to?
We really can expect that Samsung is going to attack back. So far, the trial has really been Apple attacking them with a bunch of evidence and a bunch of expert witnesses, and Samsung has played defense as much as they can. They really get to hammer after Apple with a couple of their own patents and a couple of their own arguments that they haven't really had the chance to articulate in full.
Good stuff. We'll be looking forward to your reports. Thanks, Josh. Yeah. For CNET's Inside Scoop, I'm Charlie Cooper.